How's it going, everybody? If you are in technology, whether you're running a software company, a managed service provider, or an IT consultant, anything of that nature, then this video is for you. There's a good chance that at some point with your business, somebody will ask if you have what is called Technology Errors and Omissions insurance, sometimes commonly referred to as Tech E&O insurance. And in today's video, I want to break down what exactly this coverage is, why your business needs to have it in place, and then go over some of the top insurance companies to work with in 2025 for this line of coverage. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance and then overall help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it. And before we get too far into the video, I do want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. And if you find this video helpful, useful, anything like that, please feel free to like, share, pass it along with anyone else as well. So Tech E&O insurance is designed to help protect your business if a client claims that your tech product or service caused them financial harm. This could be related to something like a coding error, a missed deadline, maybe a data migration issue. Anything that could be related to your product or service that then potentially causes them to lose revenue. It is common for this coverage to be compared or grouped in with cyber insurance, and they are very similar, but Tech E&O insurance is more so focused on any performance-based issues or potential contract disputes. While on the other hand, pure cyber insurance is going to be more focused on things like data breaches, ransomware attacks, and then third-party issues related to any cyber incidents. Now, with that being said, it is very common for most Tech E&O insurance policies to have cyber coverage as a part of the package. So in most cases, you will not need two separate policies. So who needs Tech E&O insurance? If your company is building or managing software, storing data, offering IT services, or maybe doing consulting work around technology and software and things of that nature, then it can be common for this coverage to be included in certain business contracts, especially if you are working with larger companies or maybe in more regulated industries like with healthcare or finance. And it can be common to maybe see this coverage broken out in these contracts in two separate forms, one being professional liability and then the other being cyber liability coverage. And when you combine those two, this is what forms a Tech E&O policy. And the reason it's common for this coverage to be required in these types of contracts is because let's say you help install a software on a client's system and then that system goes down, or maybe a large project gets delayed because of this, and then your client claims that they lost revenue. This is where a Tech E&O policy would help step in and help provide coverage for those potential legal defense costs and then any potential damages or settlements that comes from that lawsuit. And now, as far as the best insurance companies for these types of policies, in 2025, there are really two main types of groups of companies that do really well with this coverage. First is going to be the traditional national insurance carriers that you might be familiar with: Chubb, CNA, the Hartford, Hanover, and Travelers. These companies do have very strong and well-developed Tech E&O programs with good claims handling support and everything of that nature. And again, when you are working with a company like this at this size and scale, they have the financial backing and customer support to really help their policyholders if there ever is a serious event. Then there are the insurance companies that are a little more niche and more cyber specific insurance companies. These would be carriers like Cowbell, At Bay, Corvus, or CFC. These companies are a bit newer, but they really are tailored and specific to a lot of tech and cyber risks. And again, like the carriers I mentioned before, they really do have great cyber response teams. If you ever do have a cyber event or a potential issue with a client, and a lot of times they do offer a bit more flexible coverage terms, and they can be a great option if you are maybe, say, a newer business. And it is important to remember, this is not a completely exhaustive list of good insurance companies out there when it comes to Tech E&O. There really isn't a one-size-fits-all answer for these types of policies. The best company to work with for your business is really going to depend on a variety of factors, things like the size of your business, your risk profile, and the types of products and services you offer. So thank you for watching, and if you are looking for help with your Tech E&O insurance, or maybe your cyber insurance, or just your commercial insurance program as a whole, I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, fill out a contact form, whatever's easiest. And if you have any other questions about insurance, please feel free to either reach out directly or leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.